All right, this is 7 Governors Court in Palm Beach Gardens, PJ National. Today's date, August 30th, 2011. This video is being conducted by Todd Breen, and we're going to document the condition of the property when our company takes over the property, as well as show the valid reasons for a security deposit claim against the recently evicted tenant. So the first thing I'll point out is that we may need to take care of the driveway, depending on the HOA here, with either a bleach rinse or a pressure cleaning. Second thing is that this garage door is one of the old-fashioned type. It's actually made of wood. And the problem with wood versus metal doors is that they start to deteriorate when water hits them and when the paint peels. So you can see you've got a peeling paint issue. This is actually wood rot in the base of the frame that goes around the garage door. So you're not far away from needing a new garage door. You can see somebody used some pink touch-up paint to kind of hit it there. This thing's been kind of bandaged along. So we either need to give it a good thorough painting and some more bandaging, or replace it, and I'll leave that up to you. The bandage costs towards the cost of a new one is the evaluation that you're going to want to make. Got some pre-existing concrete patching right here, and just pointing that out. Also, the windowsills outside could use a little TLC. And before we go inside, we're just going to kind of look around at the general condition of the outside. Okay, we got a fence and a gate on this side. Is this our side?
Yeah, there's an AC unit.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So we got a potted plant here.
Oh, no.
Okay, and so this is a split yard, and that's the gate into the neighbor's side, and so there we have it. Okay, when you first go inside, one of the things that you'll notice is that the place needs a complete interior paint job. Now, throughout the course of this video, I will show reasons why, and that charge can be assessed in part to the tenant's deposit, depending on how long they've lived here. So that door needs to be cleaned, and I'll begin showing the marks on the walls. As we come into the house, you can see marks here, and those marks are going to require painting. They're not washable. This is kind of a flat paint. So here's the kitchen. Wooden floors are in decent shape. You can kind of see that they need a little polish in the reflection off the window, so they do need to be cleaned. Ceilings look pretty good. All of our light bulbs, the floodlights are working here. What's not working is that light bulb right there. So our refrigerator is an Admiral. It does need to be cleaned. As you can see, there's a lot of food items left behind. It's a 23 cubic foot, more food items, dirt. You can see that the crispers work, shelves work, lots of food left on the fridge. There's your model and serial number. Cabinets look serviceable. A lot of cleaning going to be needed to be done to this property. This is not a typical cleaning job. The cleaning is very pervasive here, and I will show how much there's a lot of extra cleaning that needs to be done. These blinds haven't been dusted in a long time, and taking care of wooden louver blinds and dusting them is a little extra item on cleaning. Okay. Now here is a Whirlpool oven, and it needs to be cleaned, and there's some food items left in it. It is a self-cleaning. Bottom drawer is kind of scuzzy. A lot of grease here. That's just kind of pointing out the heavy-duty nature of this cleaning. It needs new drip pans on all 4 burners. And this Whirlpool microwave handle is not working, and the piece is actually broken off, so that piece needs to be replaced. Sometimes we look at the age of a microwave and our appliance service will tell us whether it's cheaper and in your best interest to replace the microwave or to actually repair that. A lot of mold in this garden window. It's going to need kind of a heavy-duty cleaning, and there is a starburst break in the glass up there. Usually for safety reasons, we recommend that all broken windows like that get replaced to prevent liability in the event a tenant cuts themselves while operating the window. So I am going to recommend at this time that that glass pane be replaced for safety purposes. You can see they put shelf paper on the stove here, or I'm sorry, underneath the sink. All right, we don't have the water on, so we can't test how the plumbing fixtures operate. Normally, that would be something that an owner would take care of, putting the water on for us so that we can do this. If you need our help, we can take care of that for you. Racks are in good shape, no rust. So the dishwasher appears to be serviceable. It's a Whirlpool as well, just dirty. Okay, on to the living dining area. I'll kind of give you the overall scope look at things. A lot of bulbs missing from that, and the lower globe is missing. And relative to the carpeting, you can see a large traffic area in the center, and it's fairly clean where the furnishings were. The worst traffic area is right there. I believe that's olefin carpeting, meaning it's synthetic plastic. And what we generally recommend is we'll send our carpet cleaner out here. If he thinks he can give us a marketable product, then he'll clean it, and if he doesn't, he won't. And if he says he can clean it and make it look good, we might save you the cost of new carpeting. So let's just get him out here and see what he says. This sliding glass door won't open, and if it does open, it's the rollers are shot or it's off the track, and I'm not sure which. Blinds are in good shape. Screen looks serviceable. And before I get too far, let me just show you. See, all of the bulbs aren't necessarily working, but there's a missing globe here. So if our service technician can find a globe that's this height and that diameter, we can keep this. If we can't, that's an electrical hazard. Little Johnny sticks his finger in there while the light's on, and we got a lawsuit. So that fixture will need to be replaced if we can't find a globe to that size. Or we'll have to take that light fixture wiring off on the base of the globe. Okay, so that sliding glass door works quite nicely. Screen works quite nicely. Here's an overall look at the condition of the backyard while I'm out here. Some of your soffit screens look pretty good. Always check those because that's where your termites get in. So it's good to see them looking like that. This garden bed back here could use some mulch and some of that clover and weeds and grass pulled, just to give us that nice curb appeal look. Also, we want to clean that mark off of the wall. And a good pressure cleaning back here or bleaching will help us to market the property. People are looking for nice clean stuff these days. We'd like to attract and keep a tenant who likes a clean place. Speaking of cleaning, the Hampton Bay ceiling fan needs to be cleaned. A lot of dirt on the blades. And you can see some of the gold finish is starting to come off just because of the age of the fan. Okay. I would turn on the light in this hallway, but it's on and maybe that bulb isn't working. And here's a closet that's got some paint imperfections on in it. Okay, here's the bathroom. Floor is scuzzy. I'll show you that in a minute. It's going to need a thorough cleaning. You can see these bulbs, Hollywood bulbs, are half working, so we need to get some more new bulbs in here. Now the tiles look pretty good. The caulking and grout here in the corners, if we address this now, we can prevent water getting behind there, mold problems, and etc. So we really need to caulk that tub. Very important. What to say about this? Obviously that needs a thorough cleaning. Toilet seat's in decent shape, but with all those scratches on the top, I would recommend replacing it. It's a cheap fix that says clean, and this place could use it. One thing I'm going to point out, the wallpaper is starting to peel in this corner above the shower where all the steam and the mold goes, or the steam gets in behind it. And so your choice is to have us re-glue that and just try and keep it intact. I didn't see any problems with the wallpaper elsewhere. Or remove the wallpaper, because people aren't doing wallpaper in the bathrooms like they did back when this house was built. So that's your choice. You'll appeal to a broader market segment if you remove the wallpaper though. And we can get you a quote for that. Depending on how it was installed, it can either be really easy to take it down or really tough. Okay, so that's that. This is the master suite. Now there's 3 rooms with carpet in here, the living room and both bedrooms. This is the worst piece of carpet of the 3. You can see it's got bad stains right there. This is a plastic carpet with the stain master in it. There's a chance it'll wash up. If it does, we can save you the price of recarpeting. That's some scuzz on the wall, ton of marks on the wall, and more evidence why it needs to be painted. And man, all the way around the room, the amount of fuzz on the baseboards here is pretty intense. And these stains on the carpet, again, they should clean. If our guy can't get them out, he'll call off the job before he starts. Dirty hands on the wall. Again, reason to do a paint job in here. So here's your closet. Organizers built in. And it looks like one of the racks is off, and so we can go ahead and add a new rack holder to get it in place. And this just needs to be set into the groove again a little bit better. Wow, I mean, just the amount of dirt in this place is pretty disgusting actually. And it's more than just dirt in the bathroom. The clean grout in the corner really contrasts with that grout. So this is a heavy duty cleaning. Toilet's in bad shape, rusty toilet seat, so we're gonna pop a new toilet seat in there for you. A lot of dirt handprints on the wall. Looks like somebody patched something there already. Heavy cleaning. Okay, and we're looking at the grout in here as well, just to see how we're looking. Got some mold in here, and so we gotta break out a lot of chemical to get this place cleaned up for you. The finish is coming off of this blind, so we wouldn't clean that. We'll just replace that blind. And then, do you see right here where you can kind of start to see behind the grout, and the grout's cracking? That's your next expensive repair if we don't re-grout the shower where it needs it. This is another expensive repair if we don't get in there and re-caulk that. Alright, because we don't want to have water getting in behind there when you're splashing around in the sink. Gonna recommend some new faucets. I think those ones have seen a really good life, and it's time to put them out. Got some problems down there. Drawer guides, and you know, we got to do something with this cabinet. It won't just clean this drawer. It's going to need to be coated or resurfaced. I can't even get the drawer back in, so we got to fix that drawer guide. You can see a number of Hollywood bulbs are out. That looks to me like where the silver backing on the mirror is starting to deteriorate. So your mirror has a limited shelf life, and when that spreads, we might need to replace the mirror. I'm just noting it right now. I don't think it's a big concern because it's up that high. More cleaning here. And this screen was off the track, so I popped it back on so the maintenance techs don't have to do that. That's one less thing for them. Alright, got some really dirty carpet. But again, if we can just take care of that one stain in traffic area, this is salvageable, and we'll see what our man has to tell us about that. Again, just an idea of how bad the dirt on the carpet is. There's the before and after, and how much fuzz we've got to clean off the baseboards here. These insulated windows are in rough shape. That mold is really not something we can fix for you. This needs to be fixed because that's not going under. There's probably dirt in the window track. If that gets cleaned, then that latch will work properly. Here's some more marks on the wall, etc. Now, while we're out here in the hallway, I'll just point out all of the dirt on the doors. I'm also going to point out, if you look inside the AC return on the ceiling, you can see a filter back there. And that filter is crooked, which means that the AC is running without a properly installed filter. So you probably have a fuzzy AC condenser coil, which means that you're going to be in for some repairs. It makes your AC unit run a lot harder when it's got a fuzzy coil and wears your equipment out faster. So we're going to want to check your AC system in addition to installing a proper filter. Just some intense cleaning. Everything's got to get cleaned here. It's really something. Looks like some touch-up paint used in the garage, so when we're painting we might go ahead and just hit the garage. You can see the laundry equipment needs cleaning. You know, there's just a lot of problems with it. It's a newer Roper and it appears to be in decent shape. There's your model and serial numbers right there. Looks like a coin jar in the bottom of the washing machine. I hope none of that got into the washer that keeps the tub from having problems. There's your interior paint. If we're able to match and use those colors, we can save you a ton of money. Looks like we have to degrease your dryer because it's got grease in it. So we either have to really heavy-duty clean this or replace the drum. And there is your model and serial number. Huge grease spot here on the floor. We're going to need to clean this floor and probably paint it. You can see the walls here have been touch-up painted, and that touch-up is just telegraphing, so we would normally recommend a complete paint job. Also, if you look up here, you can see we need to paint the attic access, and that light fixture is kind of drooping. You can see it's kind of starting to fall, so we need to reaffix that because we don't want fluorescent bulbs falling on our tenants. That's a liability issue. More just general dirt and cleaning around here. And I'll take you back through on our way out to the front door again. Oh, we got this bedroom here, and you know what? Like this carpet almost looks brand new. It'll clean up perfect. So that's why I'm saying let's see what we can do with all the carpet in here and then get back to it. Window sills are pretty dirty. Okay, and this twister piece needs to get reinstalled. It's an expensive blind. We'll see if we can save the blind for you. Apparently nobody lived in this room because it's actually somewhat clean. There's your organizers. And we just need to kind of clean the tracks and repair the wheels because people like closet doors that open and close easily. And hey, that concludes this takeover and post-move out inspection video conducted by Todd Breen on August 30th, 2011.